You ready? You ready?
All right, so the UFC is back at the O2 Arena here in London, England. The adult beverages are flowing, and we're going to feed off this crowd tonight as usual here in the UK, BC.
You know, a lot of times you sit next to the octagon, and because we wear these headphones, you can barely hear. But when we come to London, headphone or not, you are going to know that these people are loud, they're raucous, and they're ready to put on a show. They're ready to also cheer hard for the English fighter.
And just misses with that big right hand. All right, early round one here, big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that patented jab.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's the taller guy. So every time his opponent tries to enter, he's gonna have to take something on the way inside.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's gonna take that one shot that finishes the fight. Oh!
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Throwing that jab, no good.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one, though?
Punch coming, it's blocked.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Choi.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Connects with a right hand. Over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble. Beautiful
Level change. Make him think you're going low, and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Ooh, big shot lands.
Ooh. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. He's looking for that left hand, not there. Straight right is there. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up? Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
20 seconds left. Shot to the body is blocked. 10 seconds to go in the round.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
5 minutes in the books. All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round. DC, take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Missed with that attempt. Oh, and he got tagged by that combination. His coach said on Thursday to us, it has to be punches and bunches. It has to be volume, and his student has certainly followed up on that imperative.
So much volume, but the accuracy of this fighter is truly unbelievable. Beautiful strike.
Landed that overhand right flush. Nice hook. Lands again. Oh, straight right. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Lands flush with that right hand. Now connects with a right.
Good stick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Punch is blocked. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. That's a really strong leg kick there by the Korean Superboy.
Big kick lands.
He's able to slip the left. Unable to land with that punch.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Straight punch lands.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Trying to establish that jab once again. Pretty good right hand. Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. And when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots. Oh, big punch lands.
Back and forth we go. Nice 1-2 there. How about that shin? Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection. Misses again with a right punch.
Punch over the top.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponents. Oh! Dig and kick.
Unable to connect with the right. 30 seconds to go here. And that left hook landed on the button. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Are you ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Big kick lands.
Choi gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge in reach. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Nice counter right hand lands for him.
Oh, man, head kick lands.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night.
Just misses with the left hook. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Nice straight right lands. Just missing on the uppercut. Oh, pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. He got him. Look at the force behind that leg kick. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. That one appeared to stun him.
He needs to start looking to finish. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, just misses with the kick. Gets up again here, but hurt.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Choi's knee to the body. That one blocked by the opponent.
Big punch lands. Boom.
Oh, good head movement there. Nice left. And just like that, the fight is over.
It's over. It's over. What a fight.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout. And that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. So a seminal